It's close as shit. Let's go through all these questions and comments. I don't know if anyone's even going to watch this. Let's see here. Looking for questions that other people left after the last GAAM show. Yeah, everybody kept on saying we need to start making videos. So we're going to start making videos. There you go. Let's see. What questions did we have? I'm going through the forum. For those of you who filled out the forum, I'm actually going to answer some questions from the forum. Some of you guys just wanted shout outs. Some of you guys just wanted me to talk more crap about Botter, which I totally don't mind doing. Looking through the forum. What things can I answer that actually aren't filled with profanity? My mom might watch this. We're doing a live stream. Okay, questions. Sherry wants to know about her, if she can have 6 tables next year. Of course you can have 6 tables, Sherry. You can have anything you want. We give you the world. Let's see, somebody remarked, they just want to have a shout out to say, all the cosplayers were awesome. They love seeing everyone put so much effort into their costumes. Aw, that's so heartfelt. Can we please have a Bethesda show? Please. Bethesda, what do they make? They make Mario Brothers, right? We can do that. No, I would love to do a Bethesda show. I love all their games. I love Fallout. That would just be such a big show to put on. I need more time to do that. See, someone else saying, as a member of the cosplay community here in Jax, I really enjoy that aspect of GAAM. I love that the event has a different theme each time, which gives me an opportunity to have to come up with something new each year. I think this is Evan Morgan? I think it's Evan Morgan. But with the concept of GAAM Lite, would you still have the cosplay aspect? And where would you hold the event? Since the museum is kind of a large venue for a light event. P.S. I work Saturday afternoon, so I won't be able to get the podcast, but I'd still like to know the answer to the question. Could you email me the response? I ain't emailing you shit, Evan! Yeah, I'll email you the answer. Ah, Steve, why you always gotta say something obscure that nobody but you think is funny? Frog fractions too. I don't know what the hell that is. The answer. So Evan is talking about. We asked the people would be, how big is BDR? Over 10 inches. It's like, there was a question about if you guys would be interested in us doing a GAAM Lite. And that's kind of something where we would do a GAAM show, but just focus more on the video game aspect, like just games. It wouldn't be the big production that the GAAM show is. Like we wouldn't make 80 bajillion pieces of art. There wouldn't be big sets. There wouldn't be a lot. It would just be games. Like just console games, possibly tabletop if you guys want us to do more tabletop gaming. Which we would talk to Video Game Rescue for. Ding! Go shop at Video Game Rescue. Sup, Sean? B-boy Sean. All you guys calling me out after the last show. But yeah, we would probably hold the event at the museum still, and we'd probably work with, there's a few, well, I'm not going to say who yet, but there's definitely a few people in mind that we would work with to do like just a lighter video game focused event. And if we did it at the museum, we would just block it off and let it be small first, kind of like how we'd start with the original GAAM show, just have like a small section of the museum and then grow it out depending on how well it was received. Again, this isn't in stone by any means, so don't anybody take this as, oh man, there's going to be a GAAM Lite show. This is just asking to see what feedback would be like. If people want to do it, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. We'll see. We like hearing what you guys want to do. So then we don't waste our time doing something stupid. I mean, we do stupid stuff a lot, obviously, because we have Steve around. It doesn't get much to. Burn to Steve Rosa! Burn! You know you like hearing your name. Let's see. Shout out to my slowpoke boyfriend, Kyle Schmezik. Love from your one and only groupie gal pal, Herschel. Aw. That's love. We're not having puppies, Steve. I don't care what the survey says. No puppies. You know what my insurance would be like if we had puppies at the event? Puppies and drunk people. It'd be awesome, but I go, yes, it is you, Kyle Schmezik. Isaac, glad you had fun, dude. That's awesome. I saw like so many pictures of you floating around. You fatalitying everybody. Did I even pronounce your name right, Kyle? Schmezik? It sounds like something you'd do on your aunt's chest. I just schmeziked over her. Not mine, your aunt. Let's see. I'm going to be selfish and request a shout out to the media team because we're awesome. I think that's from Corey. I'm pretty sure that's from Corey. I can't see all the names on here right now. Only you and Botter say. Man, that's surprisingly. Botter mispronounces everything else. He can't even say his own name right. I'm trying to read what you guys wrote in. I can't read, so it's difficult. I'd love to see more spin-off GAAM events. GAAM Lite sounds great. I'd love to see something along the lines of workshops with developers. Something of a mini convention. GAAM is not a convention. Focused around gaming from a community aspect. Huh. I like that suggestion. Who wrote that in? If my monitors weren't all messed up, maybe I could actually find out. Let's see. Whoever it is that wrote that in. I would love to have something with more workshops, especially developer-centric. The biggest problem is having enough developers or enough people who are interested in development to show up for it. We have a strong tendency of a lot of the developers in town, once they get really good, especially with game development, they tend to leave. And I know, I think Nick Baldwin's actually been trying to head up the indie game scene here in Jax. He had a game this year. And the VR stuff was freaking awesome. Like Randall Grice and his team put together some badass crap. But yeah, just, I don't know. We'll see if enough people want it. And maybe we can get some developers from outside the city to come and actually do some tutorials or talk about what they do for development. I think that would have a lot of value. Yeah, so we can look into that. But GAAM will never be a convention. Shame on you for even saying that. Here's a question from, it's from Fushi. How to find a damn room for PAX East. Does anybody know how to find a room for PAX East at this point without hookering themselves? Airbnb maybe is probably your best bet at this point. I saw one there the other day for only $5,000, so you could probably do that. Sleep on the streets. You could rent an Uber and just sleep in the Uber at night. Sue Silva, GAAMCon, GAAM will never be a convention. I'll watch GAAM end up being a convention one day after I say that. How many of y'all actually want a GAAM convention? Like, I just don't even know. I'm personally not, I like having it as a party. That's what it was set out to be. I mean, if enough people want a convention and some other people want to kind of take that responsibility, because that's a lot of work. But we'll see. I mean, just finding a venue for that would be a beast. West is, you have a year, West is what you need to worry about. That wasn't the question, Steve. The question isn't, what should I worry about? The question was how to find a room for PAX East. You're having your own conversation over there. I mean, Sue, what would you want out of a GAAMCon? Like, do you just want more games being shown off? Like, do you want to talk to developers, or do you want celebrities, or I don't know. You guys tell me what you want out of that. I never really focus too much on panels. And oh, Jesse, you're beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what you guys would want out of a convention. You have to tell me. I know I'm not a big fan of having to wait in lines to have somebody ask me to pay for their signature for an hour. I like meeting people. I like meeting people that I admire and look up to. And I'm kind of a hypocrite because I waited like an hour just to get Ted DiBiase to tell me to bark like a dog. That was awesome. Sue Silva. I think as a con, it would broaden the audience and being exposure to the cause. That's true. Very true. Part of the problem for me too, in terms of doing a con, so let's say I typically think of a con or a convention where you start having all these speakers and tons of panels and it's like celebrities, and yes, squirrels. There's got to be squirrels if there's a convention. All that stuff costs like a lot of money, and to this day we have not taken out any loans or anything like that for GAAM. So I don't really want to go in that direction. Taylor, is it just games? Is what just games? You gotta be more specific. Is the convention just games? Is GAAM just games? Is life just games? Is that girl that you're trying to talk to on Snapchat, is she just playing games? Or guy, whatever. I don't know what you're into, Taylor. So, I mean, I'm just not gonna judge. Oh, look, I can click like little thumbs up things on here. Oh, man, I'm gonna give Sue a thumbs up. I'm gonna give Jesse a thumbs up. Kyle's getting one. Sue's getting another one. Let's see. Steve, I'm skipping over your name. Kyle, you get one. Let's see. GAAM is just games. Yeah, GAAM is primarily, I mean, everything is centered around games for GAAM. So the artwork, the developers, like the indie game stuff, usually there's like just a love of games. So GAAM tries to stay focused on that. And a lot of times I get to be the dick. And people are like, hey, I'd love for us to, you guys should have a theme focused around, I don't know, give me something that there's not a game of. Something of, One Punch Man. Everybody want to look at all these, oh man, bubbles and hearts and thumbs up. It's like all you guys are doing hand jobs. It's awesome. Yeah, so One Punch Man. Everyone wanted a One Punch Man themed GAAM. So we would do art themed around One Punch Man and probably have like music stuff and whatever. We would build a set based around One Punch Man. But there is no One Punch Man game right now, so we're not doing One Punch Man. I hope that kind of explains it. If you don't know what GAAM is at all, it's kind of like a big party/charity art show, just focused around games. We have a lot of fun. We drink a lot. We dance a lot. We make fun of Derek Novato and Botter Milligan a lot. We watch Kyle dance and his beard. Herschel, I was just typing squirrels on my phone. You were typing squirrels on your phone. That's why we saw it. Sue Silva. Okay, so no con, but can I be your personal chef when you strike it rich? Just saying. I don't know if you've noticed, but that might be a long time in the making. I still got tape on the back of my car, Sue. But yeah, what kind of food are you gonna make, Sue? Like, are you gonna make me? What are you gonna make? Pizza? Are you gonna make Totino's rolls? Are you gonna put Happy Grilled Cheese out of business? Renzo, GAAM is not a convention. Guess what? Thumbs up for Renzo. Boom! That's right. GAAM is not a convention. But who knows? Enough people want it. I'm sure I could be talked into it. Someone else is going to have to do most of the work. Ryan Rich. Renzo knows. He knows the struggle is real. He sees why I do those vacuum cleaners. Kyle Schmizik. Is GAAM games art and music, or is GAAM games art and game music? Ooh, that's a good question. Look at my eyes when I say, ooh. It's like the first time you see yourself naked in the mirror. Ooh. It's not just game music. We try to make sure the artists that we work with love games. I would love to have more game music itself, but I think the music part is a little bit more after party than it is strictly game music. We try to make sure the DJ plays a lot of stuff like Nintendo remixes and, you know, Gal's theme, because it goes with everything. But yeah, so it's just music. Hopefully more game music and chiptune and nerdcore stuff in the future, but I don't want to alienate like the casual gamers and the people who are just, they don't know that they love games, but they play games all the time. So we just try to make sure that music kind of caters to them a little bit. And I love seeing all these bubble. Oh, that one just flew across. Oh, wait, there's another one. That one just flew across. Anne-Marie, there will be corporate GAAM. I can't wait to sell out. Hate everybody. Even hate my mom. I don't hate her. She's, well, I love you, Mom. Please, I'm sure you'll share this with yourself and do embarrassing mom things. Corporate GAAM. When we do corporate GAAM, I'm going to come out in a suit and just talk trash to everybody. Give everyone the GAAM's elbow. Alexander, oh, Alex, we missed you. Why didn't GAAM Versus have Mike Tyson? That's the original GAAM Versus game. Calling you out. Funny story about Mike Tyson's Punch Out. When I was a kid, there was this, my dad was a teacher, had this student named Ron. We didn't really know, we were just like, who's this weird guy coming by our house? He comes by our house one day and actually has a copy of Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He found it, he says he found it on someone's lawn, just sitting there in the grass. Brought it over to our house, gave it to us. And at that point, Ron became the most awesome person in the world. Loved Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Maybe we didn't have it so we could do a Mike Tyson's Punch Out one day. Sue Silva, anything. Man, I want to eat some like babies, chipmunk fur, whale teeth. I like the whale teeth because you get all like the shrimp in it, even though I'm allergic. Alex, we missed you, by the way. We were this close to doing like a rest in peace for you in a memorial. Craig Young, what's up, Craig? What came first, your receding hairline or Potter's neck beard? I'll tell you what came first. You getting banned. That's what came first. Next question. No thumbs up for Craig. Kia, freaking casuals. Hey, we were all casuals once, Kia. We were all casuals once. Corporate GAAM is Tokyo 2020 Olympic sponsor. That would be epic. I'd be so happy to fly through pipes all day long. That didn't sound quite right. Sue Silva, have you thought about auctioning comic books? Botter would enjoy that too much. So, if he's going to like it. Actually, we would auction only Rob Liefeld comic books. And then we would just say that Derek drew them. Maybe Mark Bagley stuff too, because I don't care what anybody says. Mark Bagley works, but he draws everybody the same. Everyone's got the same damn face. Flash Thompson looks like Peter Parker when Mark Bagley draws. On that note, if Mark Bagley would ever like to be at GAAM, we'd love to have you. Chris, DJ Crumbs, man, you were freaking epic. I love you, dude. You're just fucking awesome. You did make beats specifically for GAAM, even though you're spelling it wrong right there. I'm still giving you a thumbs up. Whoop, boop, thumbs up for you. Oh wait, should I just block and delete you forever? That's not what I want to do. You get thumbs up. You get another thumbs up too, Sue Silva. For this, he made beats for sweaty people out back. Man, you were like a freaking workhorse. You and me got to talk later on. I'll send you a message tomorrow. We need to meet up and hang out and do some other things. I wish I could have made it to Summer in the City next time. I heard one of my boys, Kawisi, said he ran into you, Chris. He said your beats were sick. He saw the breakdancing competition and gave you props. Craig, WrestleMania GAAM. WrestleMania GAAM. That sounds really fucking stupid. We're not doing WrestleMania GAAM. What's wrong with you, Craig? We do Gamma-mania. Come on. I was messing with you, Craig. Let's see. I'm giving you a thumbs up, Craig. Boop. Renzo, You mean when you got out of the swimming pool at GAAM? Herschel Lane's GAAM Royale. Do you want us to get like a whole bunch of middle school kids and kill them at GAAM? Is that what you're saying? Is that what GAAM Royale would be? No? Not Asian related? I don't know. I would love to do a battle royale with GAAM or a wrestling GAAM thing. We'll see. Maybe one day. There are plenty of wrestling video games. You could do pro wrestling. We could do the WWE games. There's a lot of stuff we could do with that. Jazz Walker. I didn't know Jazz Walker could spell. Is someone there like helping you write? Is that what's going on? Have that person who's helping you say hi. Or aren't you at the gym right now? Usually you're like out there spotting somebody, doing lots of squats. Jazz, you get a thumbs up because you're too swole to fit on a cell phone. Kia, you were born a winner. Everything Kia does is win. Just pure win. You know what Kia's not good at though? I'll tell you, losing. Because she's a winner. Chris, you get a heart too. Amanda Maron, yeah! Chris, I'm glad you had fun. It was fun for us too. Renzo, I want to go to summer, but I'm broke. Lol, GAAM takes all my money. Man, how many sunglasses did you sell at GAAM? Don't even front like you don't even pay for your tickets. Come on. Don't be fronting like that. Thumbs up to you. Sue, so the hub asked about GAAM Teen ideas for next year. Okay, so that's actually something people ask a lot about. Like they say, hey, you know, when are we gonna do like an all ages GAAM thing? When are we gonna have kids? Or I don't know. You'll have kids after you stick it inside somebody, or somebody puts it in you if you're a man or a woman, whichever way. I guess you could adopt. That's when you'll have kids. Now, we've tried having kids at GAAM. The first GAAM had kids. It was all ages. It wasn't intended to be. We just kind of left it open. People started showing up with like baby carriages on the dance floor, and it became like a GameStop where parents just left their kids at video games and walked off. I remember there was like one kid who was busting up all the art exhibits. Kids are more difficult to deal with than drunk people, and that's the truth. So yeah, it's just difficult because one, it's hard to find the volunteers who are trained to deal with kids. It's almost like a teacher. If you find a teacher who teaches elementary school level versus a teacher who does collegiate, that elementary school teacher knows how to work kids, knows how to communicate with them and see what they want to do, how to talk to parents. We really don't have people who are truly skilled at that. And we've tried doing a few all ages events. Even we did the Sunray thing this year and let that be all ages. It actually didn't go as well as we would have liked it to. So I don't know, there's got to be like a huge upswell if we're going to do anything for teens or kids. Definitely the main GAAM show is always going to be focused on adults. I mean, that's just how it is. That's what it was meant to be, so that's how we're going to stay for now. But again, if people want it, and there's somebody steps up to the challenge and wants to carry the gauntlet and be like, hey, I want to be the guy to make a GAAM all ages or teen or whatnot, you know, I'm open to ideas. I'm willing to hear it out. So you get thumbs up. Renzo, does anyone want to buy a kidney? If anyone's looking to buy a kidney, Renzo Sanchez, BDR, hit him up. He's willing to sell a kidney or steal one from somebody. I don't know. He does shady stuff all the time, so whatever. Alex, Mike Tyson's GAAM out. So are we doing Mike Tyson like pre or post rape conviction? I think that's really something we have to clearly define. Thumb wars, bam. Man, Mary, you got thumbs up, bam. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Chicken in the hole. Let's see. Renzo, so the kid thing is hard to do. That's what he said. Alex, oh man, you did miss your. Nobody cried like your brother, Alex. Nobody cried like your brother. Nah, Anthony was awesome. Like it was a tender moment. You should have seen the look on his face when he saw how much his art went for, and that just that people appreciated his art that much, and that it was going to do something that good. It really caught him off guard. It it was awesome to be there to witness it. I guess you would have witnessed it too if you were a better brother. Damn. Kia, Renzo, let me know how much you sell your kidney for. That way I can double for mine. I like how the kidney bidding works. Maybe we'll do that the next scam. It's just start selling human anatomy. Jazz, I'm spotting that forehead, son. You mean this forehead? That shit's a 5 head. What you talking about? I'm gonna do my impersonation of Jazz Walker. Hi, I'm Jazz. I'm working out now. I'm Jazz Walker. Let's see. Renzo, mainly because none of this. Derek Nevada sending me like Facebook messages in the middle of a chat. Who would do crap like Amanda didn't get no sunglasses. I'm sorry, Amanda. Renzo, you can blame Derek for the lag because he's trying to message me in the middle of this damn thing. And I don't know what's wrong with him. Thumbs up for Amanda. Thumbs up for Renzo. Sue, no, not kids. Kids are scary. I meant teens from 14 to 19 years old. So technically, GAAM's for mature, so it's 17 and up, although we don't market to anybody under 18. 14, 15, 16. Honestly, I would just be worried about too many adults hitting on underage kids. I really don't want to be a part of that. I watch enough SVU to know that goes down. So yeah, but yeah, if we have the staff that wants to deal with it, I'm open to talking about it. But it's really not something I'm personally too interested in. What else we got here? Renzo, too much alcohol. Ashley Clary, the movie was awesome, and my kiddo loved it. Oh, I'm glad, Ashley, you're so awesome, man. I wish I could give Ashley 30 thumbs up. I would. Jack Drain, tacos. Are you saying you want tacos at GAAM? No tacos at GAAM? You want GAAM tacos? Is this some kind of euphemism? You want tacos? Let me read some of these questions. How can one become more involved with GAAM? You can't. I'm already engaged, so we really can't get involved. I don't think Holly would like that. Oh, like volunteering and stuff. As each show ramps up, we'll put out an all call for volunteers, and then depending on what we're trying to do and what your skill sets are and kind of, how many people we have, that kind of dictates how we pull on more people for the team. And honestly, a lot of times it's just somebody shows up, they want to do something really cool, and we're like, oh man, this is awesome. It'll fit in great this year. Let's see how we can work together. And that's kind of how it happens. So be on the lookout. We'll do an all call as we ramp up for the next show, which won't be for a while, but keep a lookout for that. The other tactic is people try to find me when I'm drunk and then be like, hey Ryan, I want to know GAAM, and I'm like, oh, I'm so drunk, I guess I'll just say yes, and then that tends to work too. But so is there going to be a Chrono Trigger Chrono Cross theme, or maybe full on Sailor Moon theme? I love those games. Maybe one day. I'm not going to rule it out. I would love the music alone for a Chrono Trigger Chrono Cross theme. But you want to know specifically when it's going to be. You missed it. We already had Chrono Cross GAAM. You weren't there for that one? Man. What are your future plans you have for GAAM? I'd like to see GAAM continue to grow. I'd like to see it get to the point where people are having it as their full-time or part-time jobs. I'd love for us to be more involved in actually indie gaming or producing games. There's a lot. Future plans for GAAM is a very large conversation, almost as large as Renzo. So that might have to be that might have to be its own topic one day once we get better at this whole live streaming thing and my connection isn't so weak and laggy. Shout outs to the volunteers. Man, the volunteers knew what was up this year. My God, this was like the smoothest running show we've ever had. And like Tia, Kia, Anne-Marie, Kimmy, Rob, Corey, Mark Periani, Clara. Like there were a ton of volunteers. Crumbs, Renzo. There was a shit ton. And like it used to be where I felt a huge weight on my shoulder with GAAM. This year was not the case with the volunteers. Judith, oh my God, Judith and Thomas were freaking beasts this year. And they brought pizza. Damn. You stole Kyle. Damn right. Let's see, what other questions do we have here? Let's see. Somebody gave me their address. I don't know what that means. Am I supposed to like... This is in the form. Am I supposed to go to your house? Am I supposed to be selling your house? I'm not quite sure just what the hell that means. Ian, do you prefer ketchup in a puddle next to your fries or drizzled all? That's a damn good question, Ian. So, I think I like ketchup next to my fries, or at least in like a little container so I can dip my fries into it. When it's just straight up drizzle all over, I feel like I always make a mess. Like I'll grab the fries and then I'm just like, and then there's like ketchup sauce on my fingers. And then people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm eating my French fries. And then they're like, well, you shouldn't do that in the middle of a meeting. And I'm like, don't judge me, bitch. I want to eat some fries. So yeah, I like my ketchup on the side, Ian. What about you? Kat. She agrees. She likes kid at family events. And her GAAM events are for being professional and drinking. Kat, thumbs up to that. Boop. Renzo, date with Renzo auction. I have $2. I would pay $3 for that Renzo. I would pay $2 to make sure Steve never goes on that auction. Amanda. Kia made sure to find me an instinct pin, though, because she's a winner. How did y'all like the Pokemon pins? We had so many Pokemon pins this year. I don't even have one. We had Instinct, we had Valor, we had that other one. We had Poke GAAM pins, Team Harmony pins. Like there were badges all over the place. I hope you guys had fun with the Pokemon meetup and the giant Pokemon. Holy crap. Brittany Marie Crawford and Jennifer Hazel came through, built those two giant Pokemon in complete secrecy. Chris, move to fall maybe. No more sweating DJ. So here's the problem in terms of, and a few other people asked that, we'll probably address this again later on, about moving GAAM to the winter or when it's cooler, because I know it's hot as balls. It is. It's just freaking hot. And part of the problem is, so during the winter time when it's cooler, there's so many other events, not just to conflict with from a scheduling perspective, but to get the time. It takes us a lot of events, I'm not going to say specific. A lot of events, usually you can set them up in a day. It's predominantly the vendors setting up their booths. They set up their tables and their banners, and that's it. For like the humongous conventions, like an E3 or San Diego Comic-Con, it literally takes you maybe 3 days to like a week to do a setup. For GAAM, it takes us maybe 3 days to set up. So if we're trying to do a 3-day setup and there's other events that are trying to schedule for those days, that means we have to purchase those days as well. So that could put the costs up dramatically. Whereas during the summer, sometimes it's a little bit lighter and we get a little bit of leeway because the museum has been like a wonderful host for us. So like the summertime, just with a few plans to make it cooler in terms of more fans, more tents. There's a lot of ideas to cool things down. So sorry Crumbs, you have to keep sweating for a while, but at least we'll get some more fans out for maybe an AC unit. Renzo, told you. Ayy. Amanda, you stole Kyle. Thumbs up for stealing Kyle. I love stealing people. I'm all about that taken lifestyle. Let's see, Renzo. This was the smoothest running show. I hated it. This wasn't GAAM. Sue, how about a tribute to old school at GAAM next year? Maybe. I'm not ruling anything out. I mean, you guys know what the theme for next year is, right? I mean, it's Mega Man. You guys know. We'd like to do more tributes to the old school stuff, so we'll see. We thought we kind of did this year with a lot of the fighting games. Like we tried to have like the 90s versions of Street Fighter 2 for a lot of the artwork, and MK, I think 3 or 2. But no, actually one day I would love just to do old school theme GAAM entirely. So we'll see. It's a good idea. Thumbs up for you. You get a boop. I wish I had a Mario sound effect thing right now. I should have loaded it up. Kia, rob them. I like the way you think, Kia. Never leave. Never leave. Alex, any thefts this year at GAAM? Not really. There was one person who stole a Pokemon that they weren't supposed to steal, and they literally ripped it off the stand and the feet were left on it. So that was kind of fucked up. Other than that, no thefts this year, which is great. So happy to say no charity, nothing charity related was stolen. Somebody stole one of my Street Fighter gloves, which was weird, but it might just be misplaced. Thumbs up to that question, Alex. I'm gonna stay on for another 5 minutes, and then I gotta hit the gym because it's getting late. Amanda, I love that Jacksonville is a place where professionalism and drinking goes together perfectly. That's Duval. Thumbs up. Kia, yep, it was the Squirtle Lego. Renzo, Kia and My Heart by Ryan. Kyle, props to you for doing the Sunray Cinema thing, man. Like, you definitely get an MVP award. Like, you held that down, and thank you so much for doing it. You, Rob, and Elijah. Oh man, Elijah was the hype. But you guys did awesome this year. Kia, dibs on Quick Man for the Mega Man GAAM. Not that it's always Mega Man. Evan, don't know if you covered this already, but with the idea of the mini GAAM, would you have cosplay involved? Don't know yet. We kind of covered the mini GAAM or the GAAM Lite a little bit. I don't know if we'd have cosplay involved at this point. A lot of other things to figure out before I even get to that. I guess part of the factoring of it. I know cosplay's played a huge part of GAAM, but if we were to do something that was just focused on the gaming part, I honestly don't know. I don't know if I'd pull in cosplay or not at this point. It's a wait and see type scenario. I'm open to talking about it more. I definitely want to talk about that more and kind of see what the community thinks about it. Because I'm not the end all be all. Oh wait, I am! But no, seriously. I would talk to the community more about it first. Good question though. Let's see. Chris, you ain't old. Brittany Marie Crawford. Who's your favorite person? I'll tell you who my favorite person is. It's obviously thumbs up for that question. I already gave you props, Brittany. You know you're awesome. You know I think you're awesome. You and Jen both. Even though you cause me more anguish and headaches than pretty much anybody else. Sue, Eligio is awesome. Amanda, Kyle's been working so hard to cover for my stupid fatigue and recovery from the accident. He's a hero in more ways than one. I agree. Kyle does have more than one penis. Next question. Renzo, fun fact, GAAM used to be more than once a year. That's true. GAAM did used to be more than once a year. We ain't doing that shit again. Oh, fuck that. That was too much work. I almost died doing GAAM twice a year. My friends almost died. Holly everybody almost died. Brittany, damn man, that is like, you'll get your $60. I gave you all the rest, jeez. I'm just coming out of this. It's not like you can't find me. You'll get your 60. Actually, Holly just gave me your receipts today. I was looking at the counter, I'm like, what the hell are Pokemon receipts? Why do you have this? She's like, oh yeah, some girls gave that too. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see. Kyle, you the real MVP, babe. Yes. Yes, he is. Oh, that's right. Jenna causes a lot of anguish too. Okay, it's a tie between Brittany and Jenna for anguish. There's probably a few others in there. Jenna, you were awesome this year. Thank you. But yeah, the theme's Mega Man. Giving you a thumbs up, Jenna, for being anguish. For being a pain in my ass. Brittany, you get a thumbs up for being a pain in my ass too. And calling me at work with questions. I got a day job, people. Let's see. I'm going to read a few quick questions, then we're going to call it a night. We'll try to do this more often. I'm going to read some of the comments in the forum, and I guess I'll put a link to the forum down here later on. Mark is my favorite person. Yeah. Okay, I don't know who wrote this, but some just complete rando said, Candy Keen's table was the best. You should always have her there. This statement is in no way sponsored by Candy Keen. I don't even know her. So yeah, the people have spoken. Candy Keen's table is the best. You are not the worst, Brittany. Oh God. Thumbs up. I hope your surgery, your stuff goes well, by the way. I saw something about that. So I'll be thinking of you. Let me know when you get through it. Nick Baldwin, can we extend free beer hours until all night? Or is the bar company really unwilling to work for free? Can we do free beer hours all night? Of course we fucking can't. There's no damn way we do free beer hours all night. You got to be crazy. We did that one year by accident, and my bill was disgusting. Plus, people just get too drunk. People get too damn drunk. It's a good question, though. Giving you a thumbs up. Let's see. Jenna says, bite me. Thumbs up to that. Free beer all night. What's wrong with you people? Free beer all night. You barely made it through with just like 2 hours of free beer. You'd end up in a parking lot with missing body organs. Probably the ones that Renzo would auction off for $2. Sue, I'm still waiting on my friend request acceptance. Feeling neglected here. Don't take it personal. Honestly, so a lot of people, I don't accept a friend request, and it's not personal. It's just I've genuinely been locked out of my Facebook account before, and they'll like give you pictures, and they're like, "Hey, identify these people to get back in your account." And then sometimes I looked at it, I was like, I can't name everybody on here, and I got locked out of my account for like a month. So it's nothing. Well, now I recognize you, so I'll accept your friend request. Brittany, no worries. I genuinely hope it goes well. I know it will. So you're right here. That probably was too loud, but sorry. Mark, yes. If it's not Mega GAAM, it'll be Space GAAM next year. Brittany, can we have poles to dance on? That's what you have a boyfriend for? I don't know. No, we're not having pole dancing at GAAM. Come on, man. Come on, Brittany. Come on. I guess I'm going to save the rest of there's like a lot of stuff. We probably didn't go over hardly anything. But I'll put a link to the forum for feedback. You guys can give us some more feedback. And we're really going to try this year to be more in touch with you guys, not in like the kiddie I drive a van with no windows way, but just in terms of staying in communication with you guys, letting you know what's going on. That was a struggle for us this year. We went through a lot of changes and transitions. We grew a lot this year, so we weren't able to communicate as much as we would have liked to, but we're definitely working on fixing that. We're working on fixing a lot of problems. Mark, yeah, you can come over. Just come over right now. I'll be waiting. No, you can't come over. Come on, what's wrong with you? Yes, he is bad at dancing. Nick Baldwin, dude, there was 1 hour free beer. There was not wrong, and I only got to have one free beer because Kyle Schmezik was slacking. That's true, Kyle Schmezik was slacking. So, that is a fact. Renzo, I do have the candy van. So yeah, we're growing a lot. And to, I guess, comment on the rumors, no, GAAM was not sold. Some people read my post on Facebook and thought I was saying that I sold GAAM. Definitely not the case. A lot of volunteers are helping out. So that should definitely help in terms of fixing a lot of the problems from GAAM, because also a lot of them are my fault. I'm the bottleneck. Less rhyme, more botter. Banned! Guess what? Amanda just got all of Extra Life banned from GAAM. So you can thank her for that. Thank you, Amanda. All Kyle's good work undone. Undone. Party at Ryan's. How about this? Everyone have a party at Amanda's house and I will unban her from GAAM. Brittany, can I buy you a drink? Nope, I'll buy you a drink. Buy both you and Jen drinks. Drinkity drinks. Drizanks. Can't believe you said more botter. Oh! That's just disgusting. Ugh, it just smells horrible. Alright, I'm closing this down. Post this on YouTube tomorrow or something. If you guys have any other suggestions on what we should do to make GAAM better, what are things we should be doing in the community, any insults I can read out to Botter, comments about how Derek looks after my children, please let me know. And thank you all for making it amazing this year. Well, actually, we barely got to talk about the show like at all tonight. So next time, let's actually bring your questions about the last show next time. Like, talk about what you liked, what you didn't like, and let's go over some of that. And then we can start talking about the future and how next year's GAAM is Mega Man. Yes, whatevs indeed, Amanda. Good night, Sue. And everybody, hashtag fuck Botter.